Hello, how are we doing today? My name is Spectrum Dominus, and today we're doing another mailbag. As I said in the previous video, I've gotten into this buying $1 to $3 cards on eBay of completely unimportant people to you, but people I absolutely love. It is Wednesday, which means we have a What's in the Box Wednesday coming. So we also have this, which should be what we're opening in our next video for What's in the Box Wednesday. And then we have a bunch of envelopes just from eBay. So we're going to open all that, get this going, and then we will do a What's in the Box Wednesday episode afterwards. So let's start off with the box for What's in the Box Wednesday. Let's get that out of the way. There's actually should be 4 boxes in here. I purchased something I saw on TikTok. I purchased it on eBay, but it was TikTok where I saw it originally. And it is, oh goodness, in a box. We went back and forth on the price. I got a theoretically very good deal after negotiating back and forth, and every single price I saw was more expensive than this. But I essentially talked them down to $25 a box. I paid $102 with taxes and shipping. I tried to get it down to $100 with taxes and shipping was my plan, and that was the thought process. But I miscalculated, and then ended up being at $102. But here we go. It is DC Comics. So we're not going to do a sports this time. We're actually going to do comic cards. But we're going to switch cameras now that the small ones are here, so I can show you what it is. But I guess he threw in this card for the purchase. Transfactions. Is that an A or negative? Or no, something else. Transformers. Oh, Decepticons. It just starts way over here under the 40. Decepticons. And it is like a foil card. I don't know what it is. It's got a barcode down there, so it's probably just some kind of advertisement, but it's neat all the same. I'm a Transformer guy. I like like them, so we'll put that over here somewhere and figure out what to do with it. But the packs, I've seen I haven't actually watched any opening specifically, but on TikTok I've seen it pop up. It says, oh look, we pulled this auto card or whatever. So they're little, I couldn't tell. There are 4 of them, like I said, there are 4 of them. There's 3 and then the one that's still on the screen there. But I couldn't tell the size of the box. I couldn't tell anything about them. There wasn't a lot of information online everywhere I looked. But now that I have it in front of me, it says 50 card deck along with other characters from the DC Extended Universe. So I don't know if it's a game. I guess it's a game. DC Movie Universe. Redirect here for the series of direct-to-video animated films. See DC. Blah, 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 blah. So, interesting. But I do know that there's supposed to be autographed cards. I don't know if there's one in every box. I hope there's one in every box. I believe I saw that there's one in every box. It's been almost a month since I bought these. It took a while to get here, but at least... So I you know me, I don't remember. Here we go. All cards are randomly inserted across the production run and are not guaranteed in any individual pack box or case. So we'll see what we get. But that is what we're going to open all 4 of these today, which means 200 cards. I really could do it as 2 separate breaks, openings, but we're going to do them all today. And then if we really like them, maybe we'll do another one. But that is that. Now let's get to the real point of the video, and that's these cards. I don't know what's in any of these. Again, I know it in the sense that I bought them, but I've watched lists, I'd say over 100 cards. And then randomly when an offer is given to me or the time's about to be up and I can get it for less than $3, I bid. So every once in a while, buy it now is 99 cents with about $1 shipping. So I'll just buy that outright in those situations. But all right, so here we go. This looks like it's another Bubba Trammell, and it's the same one we got last time. Now, while I have that in here, I essentially bought it twice, but I bet I paid less than $2 on both of them. Last time I was like, I'm not sure that's an actual signature. That might be part of the card. That might have been a mistake to purchase. But if you go here, you can see it says authentic signature. Donruss Signature Series authentic signature. So that's a real signature. I've got 2 of these. At the price I'm getting them, I don't mind having more than one. So that's kind of cool. Bubba Trammell, that's a good one to start with. I think we almost finished with that last time, and that is one of the more disappointing ones to most people, just because they don't know who Bubba Trammell is. But then again, you're not going to know who most of these people are. These are my guys. All right, so here we go. Second card in this. There we go. It's a James Shield game authentic used jersey, I believe. The relic on this card is not from any specific game, event, or season. Okay, so it's just, but it is, I believe I did see somewhere where it is an authentic. If not, then it's a little less. But if you watch the first video, you see that I had gotten a Ben Zobrist version of the same card. So I may look and see what other Rays have this, and see if I can get them all. Gotta get them all. All right. Number 3, do not bend, handle with care. Well, that's nice of them. Let's do it address down. Looks like the tape got stuck to the inside. There we go. Now I understand putting tape at the top, but why was there tape on the side? All right, thank you. You're welcome. So this is an Aubrey Huff out of 1000 Donruss Elite. Now this is before Donruss lost their branding, so it is branded. Rookie Aubrey Huff, numbered. Most of the cards we're getting are going to be relics or autographs, but the third thing I'd consider is like serial numbered cards, especially if they're rookies. So Huff is on the low end of my scale, but he was a guy with us for a couple years, someone we cheered for very early on, and this was a very inexpensive rookie out of 1000, so kind of get my guys. I can't wait to get these all in in one touches and put them on a display. Right now they're just sitting in a pile, and that pile is growing as I buy more. I just keep buying more, and I was talking to someone yesterday. I was like, it's fun and it's great, and I like that I'm doing it, but at the same time, if these cards are averaging about $3 and now I've bought 30 of them, which is a little excessive. I haven't quite bought that many, but gee whiz, what the heck? I don't want to cut the card. That's why I'm not going up the side, but what do they keep doing to make it so that the card sticks? I guess they're taping it to the inside. They're taping it to the inside of the envelope so it doesn't slide around the envelope, which I appreciate the care. So I'm not going to complain, but it is kind of annoying opening it. All right, so here's Topps Finest Evan Longoria. Not a rookie. He's a giant, in fact. So generally not going to collect stuff like this. They're not in their Rays uniform. No autograph, no relic, no nothing. But this one is out of 50. And I think I'm going to do my best to get, anytime I see one of these at a reasonable price, I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to see how many of them I can get. I've always wanted to do that for a numbered card, see how many of a card I can get. And this may be the card I do, because Evan Longoria, he is the greatest Ray of all time. There is no doubt to that. Not necessarily my favorite, but he is close to the top. He's really good. I really enjoyed the Longo years, but this is a cool card, even if he is a giant in it. So, all right. I don't know why I keep putting the razor down so that I have to pick it back up with the next card. All right, this one is, we talked about Scott in our last video. He is our first great pitcher, in my opinion. He started the string of aces that goes all the way to Shane McClanahan now. He's in it. It's upper deck. He's in his Devil Rays gear. And it's numbered out of 1799. Now that is a high number. It's not a really impressive card in any way, but it is. It wasn't that expensive, and it was worth picking up just because of the details, like Scott and it being Scott and it being a serial numbered card. So. Can't complain about that. All right, this one actually came in an eBay envelope. Probably should have done this one last. Oh, our loots. Finding loot for you. This one comes with a sticker as well. I do like stickers. I have a board. Years ago, I just came home from Disney World with some sticker and I put it on the board. And then I would be ordering stuff, and I started, and now this cork board, just stickers. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I like doing that. So that sticker will go up there too. And this card is really protected. I wonder if this is one of the ones I paid a little extra in shipping for. Maybe the card was only 99 cents, but the shipping was $2 and something. Generally speaking, when a card is more than $2 or more in shipping, if it's $1.60 or less. I don't think about it. I just order based on the price of the card, because I do know there's a cost of shipping. But a lot of these cards are like 99 cents with a $5 shipping, and I'm like, I'll text them. I'll send them a message. I would consider buying this card if you send it in a white envelope for $1. But all right. So this is a CC, Carl Crawford, the other guy that's considered the other greatest Ray of all time. Definitely not on my. He's lower down on my list. I think he was overrated. He was very fast. He had his purpose and he did well. But he was our all-star for years and years and years. But this one obviously I took because it was out of $4.99. It's a nice card in his Devil Rays uniform. I think that upper deck look, it's very pretty, very clean. I like that card. I'd like to see if there are other versions of other characters, other players that have that version of a card, some kind of ovation numbered card, because I'd like to get some of the other guys as well. But if not, I'm very happy with the CC. Crawford, no doubt in my mind, is the second greatest Ray of all time. All right, this one, I can feel the card inside is in a thick thing. It's not in a saver or anything like that. It's in an actual top loader. As a lot of these, no, actually, most of these are in. All right, this is it. This is the one that kind of got me started looking, and apparently, oh no, that's just to protect it. Tom's Cards is what I bought it from. This is what I started looking for when I went on this mission that I'm going on. It was because we were having a discussion about those Rays, and there are two in particular that I always bring up. Several that are currently on the team, but two that I always bring up that are no longer with us. They're still alive, as far as I know. No, they're both still alive, but they're no longer in baseball. And one is Jimon Choi, which I haven't bought any Jimon Choi's yet. We'll get there. And the other one is, Willie Adames. But that's not him. But that's one of the guys, too, I need to start buying. The other one is Brett Phillips. Brett Phillips is is known for his hit in the postseason, and then the airplane when he got a single, drove in the run, and then he's out in the right field, arms in the air, airplane spin, and everyone's running around him. It was a great day in Rays history. We love that and love Brett Phillips because of it. And I do love this 87. We've talked about this in previous opening videos. I do love these throwback cards. They came out, 2 or 3 years ago, whenever this was, 2017, because it was 30 years, so it's a 30-year callback. This was 87, etc. And that was Brett Phillips' rookie year. He was with the Brewers, and that's his autograph. So I went to pick this up. I think this might be my favorite card that I've purchased so far, but I'm very happy with that card. All right, 2 left. As you can see, the players, very diverse group. There are all over the place positioning, and I don't think I've hit 2 of the same players today. Every player is a different player, so I say that expecting this to be a repeat because I can't imagine that I have more, although I do know there is at least one coming that is another. All right, this one, my freebie card that is taped to it is an Aaron Donald. We'll just leave that there. Oh, this is probably, I got a freebie card on the back is a Lamar Jackson. We're just going to toss those because they're taped to it. This is Cameron Meisner, currently playing out of 99 autograph prospects Panini Contenders. Now, this isn't a licensed card. Panini isn't licensed. There we go. Zoom out a little. For baseball. So it was tough making the decision to drop the money on this. His prices are a little up compared to some of these other ones, because he's a current player for the Rays, but I'm a Meisner fan, so my friends will get a kick out of this card when I bring it to them and show them. They'll like that I picked up that card. Meisner is the active player that got me thinking like this. No one knows him. No one's gonna care about him. I do though, and let me go get him now, before he breaks out. All right, and then this is Delman Young. This is a authentic autograph Delman Young out of 1,000. The card you just received contains an authentic signature of Delman Young, outfielder of the Tampa Bay Rays. This is it's not his rookie year, I guess, because it's not there. But Delman Young is, in my eyes, considered the biggest draft pick we ever made. Like, when the pick was made, he was the most guaranteed in our... He was like Wander as far as what we predicted for him, what we thought we were going to get from him, how great he was going to be as a prospect, and flopped. I mean, he played for probably nearly a decade or something, but never was good. He played on other teams. He was never really that good. But in the grand scheme of our prospects, he is arguably the number 1 prospect we ever had. So we talked about him for years before he got to come up. from the minute we got his rights. On the eBay, I was like, that's a nice signature, and now I didn't even realize it falls off the box and stuff. They should have. He couldn't have signed it in card, I don't think. I think it might be. Well, yeah, it might be in there. I don't know. It looks like it's almost like they had him sign the paper and then they put the paper in the card. At which point they could have just shifted it, but maybe not. But anyway, so that, like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different cards, 9 different players. Barbara Trammell, Aubrey Huff, James Shields, Evan Longoria, Scott Kazmir, Carl Crawford, Brett Phillips, Cameron Meisner, and Delman Young. And we'll just add that to our grouping that we got in the last one I have sitting over here. Let's see how many doubles, not doubles, cards, although we do have one double card, but players. That's a second Scott Kazmir. We got 2 Kazmirs, 1 Meadow, 1, that's a second Shield, 2 Shields. That's a second Meisner. That's a second Trammell and the same card. That needs to be in a top loader. I don't know why that's the only one not in a top loader. Maybe I pulled it out because I wanted to check the autograph. Let's look to see how close, if the autographs are a little. Yeah, they're definitely different, and not by different meaning signed by different people, but they're not. It's not a print. He definitely signed that. That makes me feel better about it. Now there are different colors in this series too, a green and a blue, and and they're slightly more. And I was going to get to put the rainbow together, but I didn't want to buy them if they were fake. So now that I know that they're real, I don't mind so much picking them up. So we have 2 Kazmirs, 2 Trammells, 2 Meisners, 2 Shields, and 1 of everyone else, and that's Meadows, Zobrist. Oh yeah, I said Trammell. Young, Phillips, Crawford, Longoria, and Huff. It's really kind of cool. I'm very much enjoying doing this. More already been bought and are on the way, and I get paid on Friday, so I'll go through and I'll throw all my bills around like normal, and once I do that, I'll just stick the extra money in this account and keep buying dollar cards, and we'll get more of this. But guys, thanks for indulging me on my silly I want to buy Cameron Meisner and Brett Phillips cards, and we will see you in the next video.